What's up, guys, and welcome to Monster Hunter Wilds Review. Capcom has done it again, dude. They're just putting out bangers. Resident Evil 4 Remake, incredible. Street Fighter 6, incredible. In my opinion, I think it won this round of fighting games. And then Monster Hunter Wilds, dude. Monster Hunter Wilds just did everything right and then some. I've been playing Monster Hunter for a while. Played Monster Hunter 4, played Monster Hunter Worlds, played Monster Hunter Rise, and now Monster Hunter Wilds. So I've been around the block. You know what I'm saying? I've been around the block, okay? And this is, to me, by far, the best one. I don't care, you Monster Hunter nerds. Well, actually, at the time, Monster Hunter 2 is actually the best one, because you see, no, this is the best one. It just is, right? Made me really care about the story, which, like, previous ones, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really care about the story in the other ones. The way this story began and just continued to flow so perfectly with just subtle things like you killed a monster, now there's a cutscene and the story continues. It's not just, you killed a monster, let's head back to base. You know, like that kind of bogged down the story. It made the game really feel like a mission-based type of game. Even though you could go out on expeditions on your own and you could take quests on your own, it still didn't have that open world feeling. And this one really does. All the lands are interconnected. The quest giver is literally riding with you, dude. You can just grab a quest on the go. So many little things, so many quality of life changes that they made that just hit so much. If you're a Monster Hunter player, you understand what I'm talking about, dude. Bro, I can hold 2 weapons now. You know how big that is? It can completely change how you play the game. Look, I'm a hammer bro, right? I'm a hammer boy, you know? I be hammering stuff. But sometimes there's monsters that are just, you know, they jump around too goddamn much. And you charge up your hammer, they jump away, you gotta drop the charge, dodge, do some other shit, you gotta try and charge it again. You know, it's really irritating. But in here, when you charge up, they added a charge dash. So you can hold your charge and dash towards or away from damage. It's the shit. And on top of that, if they're just so irritating, it's too much movement, you can just switch to your other weapon.
It might be better to use my... Yeah, you know what?
By one button, stored on your mount, it's incredible. It's just incredible. Oh, and these mounts, the secrets, they're way better than the dogs in Monster Hunter Rise. Even though I love those dogs, right? They are cool. But in here, dude, they can glide. They can glide.
Oh, it glides. Oh, fuck, it glides.
Now, I haven't even touched like the extra. This is just my review of like how the game feels, the quality of life stuff, and the, you know, the first main story part. And it just hits, dude. The RE engine goes fucking hard. It's the best looking Monster Hunter by far. Character creation was on point. Your pellicle creation was on point. There was so much you could do. The hair was like hair, dude.
Ooh, look, those are, damn, they got dreads? Yo, those are dreads. Those are like the best dreads I've seen in a game. What the fuck?
And then the monster fights were so cinematic. Adding in weather change and having it like really affect the environment just made it so much more immersive.
Yo.
Like, not only do you have to pay attention to the creature, you also have to pay attention to what the f is going on. Or you will get blown up or electrocuted or hit by like a wave of water or like just a bunch of shit. A lot of shit could happen to you. And I do like that the story is single player focused. You can call in a friend, but it's like a whole hassle, right? They really want you to like take this in alone, in my opinion. I think it's better if you just do this alone. And then once you get to like the high rank monsters and, you know, the new DLC stuff that they've already added, that's free. Then you do that stuff with the homies. Right? And that's when you go grind out monsters and like really try and get those armors and weapons that you want to craft. There was only a handful of times where I felt like I had to go back out and get some stuff, or like some shock traps or some pitfall traps or some tranquilizers, all that stuff. But generally, I just wanted to like continue the story because it was like super interesting. And again, cinematic as fuck.
Okay, yo.
By my own order. I will slay Zoshia
even when they brought back old monsters, they revamped them in some way pertaining to, you know, that's happening in the story, and they were doing other shit, and the armor sets for those old monsters look different. It looked cool. It's like, oh, yeah, dude.
Guardian Rathlos? Oh, Rathlos armor is here, dude.
Like, you're not just fighting regular old Rathlos again, dude. He's doing other shit. And his armor set, it looks kind of sick now. Not that it didn't look sick before, it's just like, it's new. It's a new set, new color scheme, really. But regardless, I'm glad that they even put the effort to do that. They could have just thrown in Rathlos again for the fuck of it, but they didn't. They took the time. Too many moments to count that just gave you the goosebumps, dude, where you're like, oh yeah, dude, I'm the hunter. I'm that guy, dude.
Ah, yo, I'm him.
Leave this to me.
Yeah, I'm him, dude. Fuck yeah.
And so many cinematic moments within the gameplay. You're fighting a dragon made out of electricity, and then it just starts to charge up the entire floor. You see electricity coursing across the ground. You're like, holy shit. Seeing monsters fight each other. Like these two guys duking it out in the desert at night in a thunderstorm, and lightning's crashing down. Look how cool that is, dude.
Oh, he just King Kong that serpent, dude.
So far, as of right now in April, this is my game of the year, dude. I know there's other crazy shit coming out, right? We got Donkey Kong, Bonanza on the horizon, Mario Kart World, Switch 2 is gonna drop some bangers. But goddamn, dude, this game, I mean, Capcom came out swinging. I would not be surprised if it wins Game of the Year or, you know, any other stuff. I give this game a hammer stun out of 10. No, I think I give this game a 10 out of 10. I have nothing bad to say about this game, and I've only scratched the surface. That's the crazy part. Monster Hunter will, I'm sure, drop continuous free DLCs, and then when they come up with that crazy paid DLC that's on the horizon, I'm sure, you know, like I'm gonna be first in line. I'm excited as this game just hit. I had expectations, and then it just way above them. It's way above them, dude. It's just, that is my review of Monster Hunter Wilds. I bid you adieu. If you like videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell for more videos like this. And I will see you in the next one. So take care now, and bye-bye then. Ta-ta.